Hello. Okay, this is not going to be a highly edited video that takes forever to do. I'm not editing any of this. I need to talk. Obviously, as you know, but when this video comes out, it is election day here in the U.S. and well, the world may not ever be the same after this day. I often make jokes to kind of hide the fact that I'm nervous or not feeling great about something in life. And I've just kind of been floating by today making jokes left and right about everything, going on. I say like, oh, it's another old white man race. Oh, I'm terrified, haha. But honestly, in as long as I've been alive, there hasn't been a day that I've been dreading as much as this day. I am genuinely terrified about what's to come after tonight. That if people I know will be able to do things after tonight. I'm friends with a lot of people who are transgender, who are gay, who are lesbian. My parents, my mom herself is married to another woman. And genuinely, I am terrified for what's going to happen to them if Donald Trump gets reelected. I am genuinely terrified for the state of this country if Donald Trump gets reelected. And I'm sitting here about to go over to a friend's houses to kind of watch the election, so I'm not completely isolated down here and just alone down here. It's weird that anything like this makes me nervous. Usually I can kind of coast by and I can have my own thoughts and everything, but this is the first time that I felt like so much is at stake here. There is so much that we need to fight for, and if Donald Trump gets reelected, we can't sit there and say he's going to be better this time, because I remember right when Trump won this election to be president, I was in the mindset of, okay, yeah, the guy fucking sucks, but at least maybe when he's in the White House he'll gain some common sense back. Maybe he will be, whatever. And looking back on it now, freshman year me was so naive. I think sophomore, I don't know. It was 2016 me was so naive and was so hopeful. And I have been going through life now with Donald Trump as president, and every day I wake up and every day I fear for the safety of this country. I attended the protests in my hometown for the Black Lives Matter movement, and it was kind of like my first big protest. I also protested in. I also walked out at whatever, or at my school. I started in school. I'll not add it out. No one cares. For the walkout day, but genuinely, I was both. I loved being and seeing this community, but also the night before, someone said that they were going to shoot anyone who was protesting in my hometown. That does something to feel like in your own hometown that you are an outcast because you support one man that the other one doesn't. Every day I work and every day I do stuff to just whatever, and I just see people wearing these hats walking around like, oh yeah, we're gonna Trump 4 more years, and every day I want to yell at them just to see, just to know how it feels to be not them. Yeah, you are wearing this hat. You have privilege. I know people who are afraid for their basic human rights because they like the same gender, or because they're a different skin color. You do not know how that feels. I last night I posted a thing. I posted a Facebook post, and one of the people that I went to high school with commented on it. about how Trump has done more for African Americans than any other president. Um, it's weird. This last, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement, people have been revealed to me. And I try to remain as neutral as possible when I post something that that's I'm political about, because it's my political beliefs and no one really, everyone has their own, right? But this year, especially this year, has just been a whirlwind. I had COVID. I missed my show and I've been depressed so much. Um, but out of everything, I just want to wake up in a place that I feel accepts everyone. I want to wake up knowing that there's some hope left. I just want to wake up and know that my friends don't have to worry about what's going to happen to them. I want to wake up and I just want and I need them to feel safe, because every day I try my absolute fucking hardest to make them feel safe, and every day, more and more, there are people who are constantly knocking them down, and I know a little bit how that feels. I will never know what they go through in everyday life, but I can try to relate that to something that's happened with me, but I will never in a million years realize what's happening. I will never know how it feels to be transgender, to love the same sex, to be African American, to be African American, to be black. I will never know what it's like, because I come from a place of privilege, and I realize that sure, my struggles, but there is someone who's afraid of getting pulled. There are people who are afraid of getting pulled over by a cop, because that could mean their life. And it didn't dawn. Of course, it was in the back of my mind, and I always knew. But this year has shown what is happening, and especially Trump has repeatedly shown the worst of people. He has shown people in this country who are vile, who are ignorant, who have views that are absolutely horrendous. And above all, he is that person. He shows what that is like. And this could very much come across as and honestly, this could come across as another white man talking about politics, even though he's privileged. Even though he's privileged, I know that I have privilege. And I want to try everything in my fucking power to make sure that I use what privilege I have because of my skin color or because of my sexuality, and I want to amplify the voices that fucking matter. So, I don't know what this is about. I'm going to post this. I'm not going to be afraid to post this. Not that I was afraid anyway, but if you are still at the polling station, stay in line and fucking just whatever happens tonight. If Donald Trump is reelected, we need to fight for everything. Because if he wins another 4 more years, I'm afraid of a lot. And I'm afraid of this, so we need to make sure that we fucking fight for it. I don't know. That's my thoughts. I'm genuinely frightened about everything going on. And I honestly never thought that I would get political on YouTube. I'm also political on Twitter, but then my new video kind of blew up in the mass community, and now I'm just saying out loud, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I have. I need to say this, and I don't know. I want to put it out. I'm sorry for the long ranting video that's 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's all. Just be nice to each other, but get ready. If Donald Trump is reelected, get ready to fight for what we fucking believe in. Okay. Bye.